What's up, guys? Let's talk about how much money do owner-operators make, or how much money owner-operators should make. I actually seen quite a few videos about it, and some of that is BS, other is good stuff. But the problem with that is a lot of times during the hot seasons, the information is very, very deceiving. So around the year, I think, in my opinion, if I'm the owner-operator, let's say in that red truck right there, I'm probably going to be making $2,200 on the low end during very, very slow times or slower weeks, or when I only work less than normal, and about 3,200 bucks on the higher end weeks when I really put in 70 hours of driving and staying really busy, keeping those wheels rolling. So I think this is a very reasonable space from low end to high end, 22 to $3,200. However, there are times like these, like today. Today is March 10th, 11th, something like this, 2021. There is an insane spike in the freight rates. And let me just, I got some numbers of our payroll for owner operators, and I'm gonna read you some numbers so you kind of in the ballpark. So just going down the list this Friday, and the numbers that I'm gonna give you is after the commission, after fuel, after everything else. That's what goes into owner operator's pocket. Here we go. This one guy, $168.75. That's probably the guy that I don't know. He probably didn't even work. But let's go to more normal numbers. 4,000, 6,200. Then I'm gonna start with a higher end. 6,200, 4,100, 4,800, 5,200. Holy crap! 9,200. This must be, oh yeah, that's a team. 9,200 after the percentage, after the fuel. 5,100, 5,800, 5,200, 6,300, 5,900, 4,600, 3,300, 6,200, 3,900, 4,600, 2,600, 3,500, 43, 54, 49, $10,500. Holy crap, that must be team. Then $5,200, $4,900, $5,450, $7,000, $5,000, $5,000. These are the guys that running. These are the guys that put in the work. These are not the guys that home every other day. These are not the guys that have limitations such running only 500-mile radius. These are the guys that going out there and making things happen. And as you see, the numbers are so crazy different. But the only variable in that is the individual who is driving the truck. It's the same company. In many cases, that's the same dispatchers. We even sit in the same room. 6 feet apart, by the way. 6 feet apart. And so it really depends on you as an owner operator how much you should make. However, the reason I'm making this video is not to show off with those numbers, because those are pretty nice numbers. As an owner operator myself, that I believe I was pretty successful owner operator, those numbers are hardcore numbers. But I do understand we are not your every week throughout the year numbers. Those numbers are exception. Those numbers are during this specific market where you guys should waste no time. You should go out there and make all the money in the world while you can, because what's gonna happen next when the market is gonna dip a little bit? It's gonna go down probably to that same old $2,200 to $3,200 for a single driver. And again, not everyone is making those, thousands and thousands of dollars. There are some guys that made $700. But again, if you look at all the big numbers, that means $700. He probably did only one trip. Maybe he just got out of Florida that week and that was all he did. Or that maybe just his last trip coming home on Monday after 3 weeks on the road. Maybe he made all the money in the world previous weeks. So there are some low numbers, you know, literally under 1,700. Okay, I guess that's it on this page. I guess it's that good that it's it on that page. So I only have two numbers under $1,000, and again, those numbers are because the guys were either finishing the week or only getting out at the end of the week. It's not by no means full week of work. However, those same guys right here that I mentioned, those numbers are not everyday numbers. And when if somebody is trying to sell you the idea that, oh look, this is my check, this is what I'm making, this is all BS. You got to understand, the market is real, the business is real. Trucking is a very difficult business. It's not easy. It's very expensive business where you can make a lot of money, but you got to be very, very smart. Believe it or not, I have guys right now on vacation. You know what? And it's cool if that's, you know, your planned vacation and all that stuff, because family first, of course. But when you're a business owner, when you have your truck and now you run the business, you have to use every opportunity to advance your business. And these times with rates like that, you got to be on the road. You got to plan accordingly. So when the race goes like this, be on the road. Don't even come back home. Just keep on making that money, because once the market is going to dip, go home and just take a sweet time, because you made all the money in the world. So guys, I hope that's informative. I don't think it's very entertaining. Plus, from what I understand, not many people can understand my sarcasm or even accent sometimes. Go freaking figure. But by the way, if you're based out of Central Florida area and you're looking for a good company, and I'm not saying other companies not making this money today. These are the market numbers. Anybody should be able to do that as long as you do your part. So, but however, regardless, if you're happy where you're at, stay there. Don't waste time right now switching companies, because every day that you lose in the process is your loss in terms of the money. However, if you're looking for a good company, if you're based out of Central Florida area, we do OTR, we do regional, we do a little bit of everything. I've heard a lot of companies don't have no trailers. We got a crap load of them. Some of them are 2022s, ready to hit the road. I think Matt is gonna finish stickering them up this weekend, and here we go. So if you're one of those guys hungry for money and you know what you're doing, 863-342-5171. Call my man Christian, and let's talk business. Take care, guys.